So this is a Leicester hook. So basically here can you see a perpendicular dialer that is there just beneath the end of the instrument. So basically Leicester hook is an angled structure which is used for engaging the inferior haptic. Remember, in an intraocular lens there are two parts. One is an optic and the two haptics. So basically the inferior haptic it engages, and then you can do manipulation or rotation procedures so that we can put the intraocular lens in its correct position. This is a Castration needle holder. Can you see two thick blades at the top? They are used to hold the suture, and we can do a suturing for, let's say, a 60 or 70 bicryl, or even you can put a silk suture with this Castration needle holder. And another type of needle holder is Barker needle holder. Can you see here? Here also there are two blades, but they are fine blades, and they are used for basically suturing the very thin sutures, that is 10-0 monofilament nylon sutures. So this is basically a scleral fixation ring. Can you see here? This scleral fixation ring is basically tied to the sclera with a 7-0 vital suture, and the basic important function of this scleral fixation ring is to maintain the rigidity of the recipient globe after the trephination. Now we would tell you about the trephination in our instruments that would be followed. So this is a trephine. Can you see here? Here is a stand, and we have put a metallic cylinder type of structure inside a stand. So this is basically used for trephination. So what happens is, let's say we have a cornea. When we have to put, or when we have to do a corneal transplant, we basically remove the diseased cornea. So let's say the diseased cornea, which is inside this black circle, is removed. So this is the total cornea of the host, and now the diseased cornea which is inside is removed. Now this cornea which is removed should be removed in a circular manner so that the edges are normal. Okay, and similarly from the donor cornea we have to put, or we have to take a similar sized graft. So this is this removal, and then removal of the diseased cornea from the host cornea, and similarly the procurement of the new donor graft is done, or the cutting of the graft is done with this trephines. So this is a Trotman Castrovich keratoplasticizor. Can you see here the pattern of the blades here? So basically it has a blunt tip with scissors with the angled blades. The inner blade is 1 millimeter longer than the outer blade. This is how you can just identify this keratoplasticizor. It is used for cutting the host cornea after the trephination is done. This instrument is basically important for the PG residents. I don't think this would be put in the UG Viva tray. So this is a King's clamp, okay. So it is basically used to fix the donor corneoscleral button, okay. And it can also be used so that we can hold the corneal button here, and we can do a lamellar dissection of the donor cornea also. Then comes the next instrument, which is called corneal marker. Can you see here? There are different blades here that are attached to the ring. It can be an 8 marker, 8 ring marker, it can be a 16 ring marker, or it can be a 20 arms marker also. This is also called Bajpayee's marker, and this is basically used on the corneal button so that it can give us as an idea to where to put the sutures. Also it can be used in the cases where we have to put toric intraocular lenses.